Appies, formerly, I technically still Spicy Appies, I guess. I play a lot of Magic. I like movies. I just saw Dune for the first time, and I'm like super into it now. Listen to a lot of audiobooks. He's got a dog, which
Yeah.
is pretty exciting. So we've been working with him a bit, and yeah, that's about it. Enjoying life. I played TFT for a pretty long time now, since set three. I've been competing at a pretty high level, I'd say, since like set five, set six. I've won some regional tournaments in North America. I've not regionals, but some of the like Riot sanctioned circuit events, and yeah, I've been a streamer slash competitor for quite a while now. Big TFT fan.
Yeah. So how did you get into the game? You said you started in set three. Were you like a COVID sort of like baby that came into the game that way, like a lot of people did?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, I was really big into Smash and like Smash Bros and Pokemon, and at the time, one of my friends who played Smash started getting into TFT during COVID, as well as Wolf Glick, who's like a big Pokemon creator, was getting into TFT, and so because of that, I got really into TFT. I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was hard stuck iron for literally like a week because I just didn't want to read the rules of the game. I just
Yeah.
went for it. I think the first patch has been pretty good as far as first patches go. There's some jank for sure, but TFT's, I'd say, better for the jank, more than worse for the jank, more often than not. Definitely a big change from set 10. Headliner was like a very different mechanic. But yeah, it's been fun, and I think it'll only get better. So fingers crossed.
How do you study for or prepare for tournaments before you head into the actual competitive sort of environment?
Yeah, a lot of it is just making sure that I have a pretty firm understanding of the meta. A lot of that comes from playing, but I would say mostly watching. I'm like maybe 30-70 watching or playing to watching. There's this new thing on Meta TFT with like VOD review that I've been using a ton to just like get in a lot of viewing experience for certain comps and stuff. Talk to people every now and then, but not a ton, I would say. This is actually my first set where I'm like in a study group, like an official study group, I guess. So see how that goes. But in general, just a lot of watching, I would say.
I've personally benefited from your like deep dive streams. I really enjoyed your like the punk
Oh
like
yeah.
let's spend 5 hours taking apart punk just to have extended play nerf like the next day
I was
is
so
like
mad.
one of my favorite things ever in TFT. But like regardless of that, I still learned a ton just from like that's tertiary to extended play and stuff like that. Like and the disco dive I thought was really impressive as well. So I really appreciated that. I was sitting there
Yeah, of
popcorn
course.
basically.
I
So
enjoyed it.
there are a lot of names in this tournament. Spent a lot of time playing against them on ladder and in other tournaments. Is there anyone that you're like looking out for on day one of this tournament that you're like, I really hope I don't get this person or this group in my lobby?
Is Joe Bookmark playing?
He is.
I actually didn't. Okay, you probably Joe Bookmark. He's just like notorious griefer, like worst player on this. Not really. No, I'm excited to play with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be fun.
I'll make sure that makes the cut.
Hell yeah.
If you could do anything that you wanted, change anything that you wanted in this set, what would it be?
I would add another Yasuo at every single cost, so we could always just have Yasuo on every board. That's
Sure.
probably what I'd do.
You could play just 5 Yasuos.
Yeah, honestly, six. Make it six
Sure.
costs.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Like
But
what set 2, the steel lux.
yeah, the seven
like,
cost Lux.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like have a 7 cost Yone. That would be the most interesting like twin terror board, right? Like, okay, so you want to
Yeah,
go Yone
actually.
and also Yone and also Yone and also
And probably
Yone.
Yone as well.
Yeah, you probably want to slot a Yone in there, or Yasuo or whatever.